Hello, everyone. Divine Feminine Empress 444 here to do a collective read. Decks have already been shuffled. I hope everybody's doing really well today. We're going to tap into the energy of the collective. Remember to flip roles how they fit for your situation. Also, remember to use your discernment. Only take what resonates for you and leave the rest. This is a collective reading. It is not a personal reading. So if you're interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. Also, if this reading resonates with you, I appreciate your love and support by hitting the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Let's get something for the collective. So we have Firestorm, Too Late. We have Sweet Talk. Ooh. And we have Secret Accounts. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. If that isn't conflicting. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Three of Swords. We have Strength. We have the Five of Wands. One more. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, collective. So, who is this person wanting to, like, they're watching you. They're wanting to come back because they're going through something here. Yeah. They feel like time is running out. I feel like this person's in like heavy regret. See, they wanted you to be sad and depressed, looking at all your losses. I'm called to say. But I feel like you could be somebody even like going through things, right? You could be going through some losses, things being like shook up in your life. But I'm seeing you staying in this positive energy, knowing that no matter what, it's leading you to your purpose, to where you need to be. I'm getting this strong energy of someone being stripped away from everything that's not necessary, right? And then someone coming in here wanting to disrupt this. They know that there's a change coming in for you. With this Nine of Wands energy, now they want to come back in and like show you some kind of like passion, some kind of this person, whoever they are, they're very impulsive, I'm called to say. It's like now they want to hop on this wheel with you. So this could be definitely somebody from a past. It doesn't have to be romantic. Take it how it resonates for you. Whatever your situation is. But what I'm seeing here is like they see you moving forward. They see you heading towards something new, something good. And now it's almost like this person wants to come back and like hop on the wheel with you, right? To move forward with you. I'm called to say, I just got this download that it's not meant for them. So even if you would try to take this person back, it would just prolong your good inheritance, right? because this would hold you back. Yes. This person caused you a lot of heartbreak in the past here. And I feel like you had to be strong. Uh-huh. See, this person looks at you as somebody who's really strong as well. This person was like in competition with you, though. This person has a lot of conflict and chaos in their energy as well. What I'm seeing here is this person causes a lot of like problems in their own life, a lot of drama because they how do I want to say this? So the way Spirit's showing it to me is like somebody having like multiple energies around them. So this is someone who causes a lot of conflict and chaos amongst a lot of people. So this would be like a player type energy. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody who multiple lovers, right? And they like the chaos. They like when people fight for them, fight over them. And then it's like they like coming back around and seeing if you realize that it's a betrayal, right? So this is the energy that I'm getting is a man or woman dating multiple lovers and causing conflict. So if this is a man, I'm called to say it like this. If this is a man and he's dating multiple women, it would be like you, another person, and another person, another, however many it was, right? And then finding out about each other, fighting amongst each other, but then them playing like they're the victim or like they didn't start the problem. Like that's what I'm seeing. And it's like they're used to people falling for this illusion, like that they have to fight for this person's love and affection and attention, where I feel like you did not. You stood in your strength. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. It's like, collective, you could have went through this multiple times in your life, is the way Spirit is showing me. It's like, or you could have went through that with this person multiple times. They bank on you having happy memories about them, right? So I'm definitely getting a strong vibration of like someone who you were with in the past, but you haven't been with this person for a while, because it's like giving me like reminiscing or like memories from the past. So it's showing me as if, again, it's been a time frame in between, and this person thinking that if they gave you time that you would forget, but little did they realize it would give you time to heal and gather your strength. Yes. See, they're used to people being nostalgic, wanting them back. This person could be very attractive, I'm called to say. Uh-huh. This person's very impulsive, very reckless. King of Wands. Yeah, they make immature decisions, but they want to show up as this like King of Wands. So they show up as if like they're a natural leader. Um this person could be an entrepreneur for someone. Um they show up as if they're, so this could be somebody who has a job, right? A good job. So this isn't like to me, I'm getting like a Casanova type of energy. Somebody who again is like a player. But this is someone who, you know how like some men when they or women, when they cheat, a lot of the times it's because they like hop from house to house, or because they need a place to stay or whatever. I don't know. I feel like this person, the energy that I'm getting, is almost like they have some kind of stability. And maybe they do hop from house to house, or maybe they do use people for other things and for things. But I'm getting this person has some kind of stability. So they definitely, I'm getting that this person works. Okay. This person definitely has a job. Okay. Whatever that job is, I don't know. Yeah, you walked away because you were disappointed with this person. See, this person showed you a side of them that it was an illusion. And you had to abandon this person and like withdraw yourself from this person. I feel like too, you had to abandon your emotions about this person. Yeah, Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And then the Hermit and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So the way Spirit's showing this to me is like you're a natural lover, right? A natural, giving, kind, loving spirit person. Very compassionate, very stable as well. And this person banked on this, okay? That you were going to stay in this energy. I would not be surprised if the Queen of Wands comes out. Or like the Queen of Swords, okay? But you had to go into hermit mode to realize that, ooh, thank you, Spirit. So it was like you were pouring into other people or this person more than you were yourself. So it's almost like looking at someone else like as if they were a prize, right? And that this energy, this King of Wands, that's what they liked. They liked finding women or men like this, right? Insecure, looking for love outside of themselves, because this person's actually very insecure as well. So it's like they seek validation outside of themselves. Um, you, on the other hand, it's kind of the same, but not, because it's like you seek for love outside of yourself because you've never been given love. You ever hear that saying, it's hard to eat love off of a spoon when you've had to constantly lick it off of knives, right? That's what I'm getting. It was like you gave this person too much power, or others gave this person too much power, and maybe you did at a time, okay? But now again, it's too late. This person has ran out of time. Yeah, justice. Justice is coming in for you. I feel like the ancestors and your spirit guides and God, right, is making a way. 11 is very significant. Um Also Libra energy. So, that's justice in itself. Um they're going to make this fair for you of what this person did. Things are about to balance back out, right? Cause and effect, law. Judgment. This person is under judgment. And I feel like you're going through a rebirth, a new phase in your life. You've been awakened to why this person was brought into your life. Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you had to work really hard on your own stability. And when I say stability, I don't just mean finances, right? That could be part of it. But I'm also seeing like your skill development, being able to spot this, right? Spot when somebody's taking advantage of you, when someone is not I'm hearing you needed to learn how to be quick-witted, right? Learn the tricks of the dark side. Learn tricks of the darkness so that way you can maneuver through life a little easier now. Yes, because people could have really gotten over on you at some point. Yeah, King of Cups. King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you stepped out of this. Thank you, Spirit. You stepped out of this Queen of Cups into this King of Cups. Now you're more emotionally balanced. You're still compassionate and still supportive and a leader, but a better leader. Why? Because you won't tolerate bullshit. Okay? And what I mean is not somebody being aggressive, right? Or demanding, but somebody teaching people how to treat you, right? So if you're good to you, you're going to treat people, you're going to show people that they have to be just as good to you, right? But if you don't treat yourself well, others won't treat you well either. Thank you, Spirit. And what I see here is it has something to do with controlling your finances as well. Not maybe being so giving. Yeah. 11 is very significant. So we have the Four of Wands and the Star. I feel like you have learned to look at that Temperance on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you have definitely gone through a spiritual awakening. You could have went through multiple, right? Really getting in touch with your spirituality. Balancing out your emotions, right? Temperance, balance. Yeah, it's all about balance here. And this is going to help bring you to celebrating here. Finding your community, finding like-minded individuals, harmony, finding your soulmate, right? Death and the Sun, an ending to your new beginning. Yeah, this is a great reading. This is a really great reading. Please don't forget to hit thumbs up if this resonates for you. I feel like you're just going through a whole new transformation. Positivity, happy with life, living in the moment, I just heard, right? Success will come towards you. Thank you, Spirit. With the Six of Wands, you could be getting ready to receive some kind of recognition. Something that has to do with your like self-confidence. Yeah. I feel like you have people who watch you, right? They're watching you grow, watching you change. Ace of Cups. Yeah. You know what it is too? I feel like because you're loving, because you're compassionate, you use your intuition. I feel like other people and like-minded people are going to see this, recognize this. Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Four of Swords. I feel like in the past here, you were juggling your emotions, which then caused you to have to juggle so many other things. That's what I'm seeing. And then you stepped into this Hierophant energy. Really being a leader, a natural leader, showing people how to conform, right? To be fair, forgiving, kind, merciful, but then also having a lot of wisdom. I always think when I see this card, it's like God choosing you to be a messenger, right? God choosing you to relay messages for him to his people. And it doesn't matter how this shows up, right? I think a lot of people get stuck in this mindset of, um, in order for God to favor someone, right, you have to be this perfect person. And I don't believe that at all. What I believe is God will go in the lowest of low places, right? Because he knows people's hearts, right? Your true intentions, who's genuine, who's not. And sometimes good people can be in the worst of places. Sometimes good people can go through a lot of darkness, not by the hands of themselves, sometimes by the hands of themselves, right? Because in the end, it is our own decisions, right? Not always, but a lot of the times it is our decisions in the end, whether we choose whatever we choose. But again, I feel like I don't want to keep going down a rabbit hole of that, because the way Spirit's showing it to me and God's showing it to me is like, how would you ever learn anything from someone that's never experienced it themselves, right? So if someone was in an abusive relationship, how can they ever talk to you about an abusive relationship if they've never been in one themselves, and how to better yourself and get out of that, right? Um, and we could look at this as if tarot as well. Like, that's how I feel about myself. Um, a lot of the times, us tarot readers, we can speak about things because we've been there, we've gone through it. A lot of empathetic people have, right? We've been through the fire, that firestorm, right? Yeah. 10 of Swords. It was a painful ending, whatever happened here. You went through a lot of pain, a feeling defeat, betrayal, loss, right? Page of Cups and the Fool. And now I feel like you're becoming more creative, right? Looking at different opportunities, relaying messages, intuitive messages. So maybe you're a reader as well. It doesn't have to be. Or you could just take what you hear and what you're learning and just privately, right, help others. But yeah, I definitely see a new beginning here. Using blind faith. hmm Trusting in these opportunities that you might get. Yeah. 9 of Cups. Wishes coming true, things coming into fruition for you, because you're grateful, right? Grateful that God saw you for who you really were. And when I say by that is your heart, right? Not judging you, because let's be real, a lot of people judge a lot of people by what they see going on, or the exterior, not what people genuinely are from the inside, right? And you can tell, I don't give a shit who you are. You can tell when someone is an asshole and when someone is genuine. You can tell. Yeah. Step into this Emperor energy. Demanding respect. Being that leader. Staying focused. And I feel like you're definitely moving forward here. Yeah. And what it is that you're delivering the truth. How to help people to get away from toxicity, how to transition into a better them, right? Because we can't change other people. We can only change ourselves. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords, I'm correct. You've now received the mental clarity. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. This was a really good reading. Hopefully this resonated with somebody. If it did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Also, feel free to leave a comment if you feel drawn to do so. Please don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see future reads. And if you're interested in a personal reading, everything you need is inside my description box. I am planning on doing a live tonight. So everyone is aware if you want to, join the live. I'm going to shoot for 10 p.m. Eastern time. So that way, maybe that'll help people to be able to get on, because I had some people that were disappointed they weren't able to join in to the live. So maybe this will give you a heads up. I've been thinking about days that I could start doing lives, and I'm thinking they're going to be Tuesdays and Saturdays. And what I'll try to do is give you guys a heads up ahead of time of when I'm going to be getting on. So I will see you next time, which will be tonight. And tonight would be Saturday. Yes. Take care. Bye.